What's up, everybody? I'm SuperBeastGN. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Orzhov Draw. It is a deck all about that draw. We have a few new cards in here that are actually really cool. So let's get into it and see what we got here. We got in the 1-drop slot, we got Market Gnomes. Market Gnome says when it dies, gain 1 life and draw a card. Also says if it's exiled from the battlefield while you're activating a craft ability, draw 1 card and gain a life, but we're not going to be doing that, so it doesn't matter. Just a little nice 1-drop. Nice blocker against red. We have the Greedy Freebooter, 1 black. When it dies, scry 1 and create a treasure token. Pretty amazing to ramp into our slightly bigger things faster. We also have Fanatical Offerings in here, 3 of them. You sacrifice an artifact or creature, draw 2 cards, create a map token. So basically, if you sacrifice like a Market Gnome, you're drawing 3 cards and gaining life, and there's so much value there. It's just so good. We got the Presidente, the Vampire Knight. It's a 2/1 for white and a black. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. We haven't really seen something like this in a while in Standard. Usually, sack outlets require you to either tap the creature or pay a mana. So it's nice to have something where we can just do that at instant speed and just not worry about whether or not we have enough resources to do it. Nice thing about this is if you have a bunch of creatures on the field, let's say a bunch of Market Gnomes, Freebooters, and you have the Presidente out there, El Presidio. I'm gonna call him the Presidente. Somebody Sunfalls, then you could just sacrifice everything, and then their token is just a little worse. Just take note that you cannot sacrifice itself to its own effect. It has to be another creature or artifact. So unfortunately, but hey, if you can keep them from getting like a 10/10 creature, like it's good enough, right? We also have the Rite of Oblivion. It's a 4 of. Only 4 removal in this deck. Because this has flashback and we are able to use this pretty much 8 times. So we have like 8 removals in here. And this hits anything that, like, any permanent, any non-land permanent. So you're not gonna be getting their man lands with it, but problematic planeswalkers, problematic enchantments, artifacts, all that good stuff. And of course we have stuff to sacrifice, like I said, Fanatical Offering leaves behind a map token, Greedy Freebooter leaves behind a treasure token. You can even sacrifice Greedy Freebooter or the gnome and get their effects. So a lot of options here. You're almost never without a thing, and you're almost never without a non-land permanent to sacrifice. We also have 2 patch-ups in here, which in this deck is an amazing card. I almost want to make a whole deck based around patch-up, but we'll see what happens. It says return up to 3 target creature cards with total mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, which is cool because you can get 3 Market Gnomes, 3 Greedy Freebooters, or a combination of 3 of either of these. You can get an El Presidente and a Market Gnome, or one of, it's a total of 3 mana. So whatever your heart's desire. I think the obvious thing is just get a 3 1-drops, and that's kind of overwhelming. We have the Morbid Opportunist, which allows us to draw cards when something dies. That's either our opponent's cards or ours. Obviously, we want to use this with the Market Gnome. We use the Market Gnome, we Fanatical Offering, we sacrifice the Market Gnome while Morbid Opportunist is on the field. Now we draw 2 cards from the Offering, we draw a card from the Gnome, we draw a card from the Opportunist, and if Sheoldred is on the battlefield, well then, that's a lot of life we're gaining. We do have, like the Morbid Opportunist, whenever, we just talked about this, so it only triggers once per turn though. That's the bad part about it, but you could have multiple of these on the field, so that also works. And also has a big butt on it. Big old booty. 1/3, so it could block. We have 3 Depopulates and 3 Sunfalls because I was in testing going up against a lot of swarming creatures and I just didn't have any good way. Like, at that point, Rite of Oblivion just wasn't good enough, so Depopulate, Sunfall, I put them in the deck because also the Sunfall too, because we do need more win conditions. As you can see, just drawing cards is not going to win us games. We do have the Sheoldred, we do have Wandering Emperor, we do have Vraska, but that's not a whole lot. We also have the Restless Fortress, but the Incubate token also works as a win con. Depopulate also, because we're not going to mind if El Presidente is on the field. We also draw a card with this, so also another card draw outlet. So yeah, in the lands, we have Eiganjo, Hidden Courtyard, Hidden Necropolis, Takenuma, and 4 Restless Fortresses. So we do have a little bit of win con here, not just draw. And yeah, so and surprisingly, this deck kind of works. So let's get into the games and see how it does on the ladder. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, or any combination of those three things. All right, let's do it. We've got a Freebooter and a Gnome. I like it. Freebooter's up first. Gnome is up second. Where is he? Yes. Gnome is up second because they can cut him down, and if I have two things on the field, they can't cut him down. Because in response to cut down, I just sack him. Boom. Let's go. There's also a chance they could just, like, go for the throat, which would be sad, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Of course. Sure. Wow. Draw a card, I guess. Exile the Tenacious Underdog. I'm not too worried about the Evolved Sleepers right now. Not too worried. Okay, we take 2. Back down to 20. Rite of Oblivion. I got too many of those. Get on out of here. We can even Rite of Oblivion. It's not like the. I was just gonna say the Liliana. Liliana hasn't even come out yet. So much stack effects. Sure. Goodbye. I'm saving the Rite of Oblivion for the Virtue. But you know what's coming. Dude, how many? How many does he have? I have infinite. Wow. Dude, see, like, you can't even be mad at that because Can I do this? So, if I do this, right? And I sack that, I draw a card. Yeah, okay, there we go, because it's a creature. Awesome. Alright, that's 3 of your Sheoldreds, man. That's Sheoldred, 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 Sheoldred. Alright, what do you got? Flesh Gorger, sure. Alright, they just have it all. Yeah, I will pay 7.
I hope you're ready to lose. You are not much of a roadblock.
Cancel.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Alright, now we gain life back. Let's go! Okay. Nothing. Woo! We are outwitting and outsmarting. I also have another Restless Fortress, so. Okay. I'll draw a card.
Guards, to me.
And that's exactly why I didn't put the counter on it. You know what? Let's do it. Alright. I think we've got stuff, dude. We've got definite stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah. We're good. Golden. Opponent goes first. I don't think this is a very good hand. I'm gonna mulligan. I definitely need like a turn 1 or 2 play. Like this, the patch up doesn't do anything because we have nothing in our graveyard. The Sunfall doesn't do anything until turn 5. Fanatical Offering doesn't do anything because we have no creatures, and Sheoldred doesn't come in until turn 4, which we don't even know if we're gonna get to that land. So mulligan. This is better. And believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. In that case, I was gonna put the Freebooter out, but I'm more likely to block with this thing. Never mind. This was pretty bad. I probably should have Fanatical Offering in response. They're on 1 land, though. Okay, let's see it. Okay. I'm gonna do damage to this. I'm not going to block, because they will get exiled. I like that. I just need the land. Put it on the bottom for now, I guess. Well, I guess I could have kept it, but I also want to do this. So there is that. So I'm gonna block and sack with the Fanatical Offering. We'll draw 3 cards with it, and then possibly, I don't know. We'll get a land with it, hopefully, most likely. Auto pay. So we're taking the full damage here. I draw my 2 cards. God, it would have been so nice if that was a land. Yeah, I think we're just dead. You got it? You know what? I conceded before you did that, bro. Just know that. Gnome? Gnome is good enough to keep my hand. That I do know. So, I think they can exile it. If they don't do it now... Okay, there we go. They want to. Draw 3 cards? Gonna put out the Presidente. El Presidente! So nice to meet you! Okay. Sure. Just so you know, anything you put out is getting murdered. Boom, baby! Back in the action. Sure.
I'm not overconfident. May your
Odd.
fate strike true.
Demolition field. Well, that's getting rid of my Restless Fortress, for sure.
I have got new moves to teach you.
I think I'm taking this, because we're at 23. And I'm allowed to take this. Or, yeah, no, I can't. I don't have to take this. Get rid of this. Draw a card, gain a life. Okay.
Still have much to learn.
Alright. We can Eiganjo. They play other things, we can Sunfall. This is why you attack first. 'Cause I don't know if they're going to play something or not. They could. Lauren. Okay. Whatever. Alright, we have a Vraska on the field. So Lauren can attack and they can do damage to it. Alright, so now here he's warcrafting. Can that hit a Planeswalker? Yeah, okay. Draw me a card. Right now. I command you to draw me a card. Aww. Gross. Can I put this down? I can. Probably should have left this up, but I like the freebooter. This is a combo I did not foresee. And I like it. Attack. Damage. Emperor? I think Emperor. No. Do they think this is an instant? I can't do this on your turn, guy. Gonna do that. Draw 3 cards. You know. And then, did I put this at the bottom? I did put it to the bottom. Go ahead and draw. We got the Vraska on the field. Do 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 do. No reason to commit to the board when we already have a board state. Alright, so we can patch up if we need to. We have ways. Alright. That is the way you want to do it. That's my only one, I think, so... And then the question is, do I want to discover? Let's see what we get. Let's discover. Like I said, no reason to commit to the board if we don't have to. We already got stuff already on the board doing things. Sure.
In time, we always win.
We can also Wandering Emperor too, so you know. But so can they. Yay.
I hope you're ready to lose. My judgment is fine.
Okay. I probably should have Rite of Oblivion that. I want to do my Wandering Emperor though. Breach the multiverse, sure. I don't really have anything huge in here, so I'm not too worried about that. And they have almost nothing. Alright. Yeah, I have Sheoldred, but who cares?
We've got the edge in this fight.
Okay, let's go ahead and... Scoured Barrens, not needed.
I guess that's it then.
There we go, and now we can Wandering Emperor. There we go. We could have Wandering Emperor last turn, but... I just minus it. And then what happens, you know? I just get rid of my 2/2 anyways.
I've learned much during
Take
my
action.
travels. Let me show you. Guards, to me.
Gnome.
Keep watch for intruders.
I can't power up both of them, right? So we get the Market Gnome and El Presidente. So nice to meet you. Have you ever watched like Bruno the Kid? It was starring like Bruce Willis. It was a cartoon back in the 90s. God, I don't know why I know that. Like I just like so much like weird pop culture knowledge in my head. All right, guess I could attack, right? They play a Wandering Emperor, make a 2/2 and block it? Yeah, I mean...
Now you've done it. That's fine. strike true.
I'm gonna go ahead and let him do it. It gets rid of their token. Lets me draw a card. Alright. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm only doing this because why not, right? Okay.
Let your blade do the talking.
That's it. Okay, so I want his oh. Hmm. Yeah, we could do that. We still have enough for Rite of Oblivion.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Are they going to power up? No, they don't power up. All right.
Try not to miss me.
They do not power up. Also, I probably could have hit them, but I need to get rid of that. All right. Tony Chimmel, the Inner Sun. All right. Well, anything they get here, we can get rid of. Sure. I don't think they can kick it, though. Can they? Oh, they can. All right. Awesome.
To wandering.
Shelly. Wow. Do I have like 20 of those in there? Like, what's going on with that? Why do I have... Restless Fortress is always on top for some reason. Attack. Play Sheoldred. Lose 2 life. You're at 5. Miracle draw. The Wandering Emperor. I feel it in my bones that it's another Wandering Emperor. You got 1. They only played 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Woo, we got it. Could have been a 4th. Yeah, we got the Freebooter, so nice little turn 1 play. See what happens here. Attack for 1. Do not miss that damage. Let's see. Underdog. Well, this is as good a time as any to get rid of that. Sure. Need land, so... I'm gonna maybe play Sheoldred next turn. But we'll see what happens. No. No, we don't need to play no Sheoldred yet. We can also patch up if we need to. Alright, no, we don't need to yet. End the turn. Okay, sir. Why would you? The whole point of that card is to die. Why would you? All right. Let's go ahead and Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Phyrexian Arena, ahoy. They have something. That's fine. Alright, well, they still lost 5 life, so there's that. Let's get our creatures back here. I mean, we're not out of the woods. They're still drawing a lot of cards here, so... Just go ahead and kill that. Why not? Fanatical Offering? Sure. They might have another Sheoldred that might make that really bad, but... Also, probably should have gotten rid of that, but yeah. Don't worry, there's still time. Graveyard Trespasser. On... Like I say, the Freebooter? Oh, no. Okay. Well, okay, so... We're just gonna do this and draw 3 cards. That's fine. And doesn't matter what we do now, because they can drop something. They can attack us. I'm fine with that. We're just gonna probably Sunfall next turn. Or Patch Up. We have options. Uh-oh. Well, there goes our Market Gnome, sure. Okay. Using all of their stuff. They're getting life back. They're attacking. We're getting Hidden Necropolis here. And let's leave it at that, because... Ooh. We got a Sheoldred coming out, most likely. Yep, there it is. I mean... How is it that I can get this Psychic? This Psychic, this much. Oh. A life. Okay, that was not on my bingo card, I can tell you that much. But the Sheoldred definitely was. Sure. Get rid of that. And the the life of Tashur, the life is not going to be able to kill any of these, so they can just gain the life. That's fine. All right, what do you got? Another Sheoldred? No, Lord Skitter. It's all about exiling stuff from my graveyard, isn't it? Oh well. Okay. Anything in the graveyard? Sure. Can't block with the rat. They can block with the Skitter. Doesn't really do anything, but I still take the 2 off of them. They're still losing life from the Phyrexian Arena. Didn't want to use a Sunfall until this is out. See what else they got. Sheoldred. Sure. Boom. Boom, baby!
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit.
Okay.
I've always hated credits.
So I'm gonna Sunfall and power up the Incubator, and then attack. Sunfall. And then power up the first incubator. And attack. There we go. And then we can power up the other incubator afterwards. Also, I can Fanatical Offering the map token. Amazing. Okay. Gain the life. Ooh, nice. Get rid of the Archfiend. Sure. Five live. Sheoldred. He's losing 3. And that's game, baby! That is the deck. I want to thank everybody for hanging out and watching this. I had a good time. What we can do to kind of upgrade this, maybe just a few more win conditions, maybe another Vraska, maybe another Emperor. I think if you just put it a couple more, like if you're worried about the lack of win condition in this deck, just a couple more of the Planeswalkers probably, I would say. I know the Presidente is not alone, just doesn't win games. It's like a combination of everything, but I found that this deck does work really well with the board wipes, that you could just like wipe a board and just come back, and especially with the patch ups. But it's a really good deck. I think it's really fun, and even if this isn't something that like you're so super into, or you're thinking it's missing something, as you know, a lot of times I look at a deck afterwards and I'm like, well, what could I have done differently in that deck, you know? If you're looking at this and you're like, well, it just kind of lacks something, it's a good base. It's a good base to start off of. But I really do like the idea here, and I really do enjoy the way the deck flows. It's just you're almost never without anything to do in this game, in this deck. So I do really like that. So if you have any suggestions for this deck, let me know in the comments. I do want to do a thing where eventually we come back and we take your suggestions in the comments and upgrade the deck and see how it does with those upgrades. So if you have any cards that you think should be in here, let me know, and I will brew with them, and we'll try to come back to it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a great time, and we'll see you next time. Peace out, and have a great day.